welcome back on board. It seems like a bit of a lifetime since I've been out my own boat. I've been the last couple of weeks out on other people's boats and the weather's been rubbish and that sort of thing, but it's lovely to be back on Alaska. I'm going to have a bit of a mixed species today, see what's about. Got some different baits, I've got some herring, some squid, some rag and some lug. Try a couple of different venues and see what's about. In a couple of weeks time we've got the Santa Claus Cup, so I'm going to see if I can find myself a little mark, and the winner of that will be the longest fish, so see what I can pull out today. Let's get out there. Right, well, first little stop off is just opposite Landguard Point. A little bit of wind over tide at the moment, tide's coming out, but thought I would try with some of these tiny little lug, load them up onto a small circle hook, stick some beads on and try for a little flatfish of some sort. That rod will be going out with a bigger bait, probably a squid and a lug wrap. Or maybe just a lump herring, but I'm just going to try loads of different combos, loads of different baits today and see what throws up. Well, the whiting are out in full force and they are loving these little lugworm as soon as they go in. Slippery! Little fish. Just as he goes back, we got that Stena Britannica. Got the Stena Britannica going past us there. Maybe that will churn some fish up and throw them this way from the channel. The dream. You would not want to get in the way of that on a small boat. Come on. Where are you? I'm going to have to watch the wash of that. Stella. That's going to hit me in. You see it coming across there. Crazy really, it's probably about the same wash as a 40 footer or something, bearing in mind the size difference. Oh dear. Still got a little bit of interest or something on here, but just had one more little knock on it. That trace is too long. Just keep it super tangled up. Little whiting are hitting it, messing up the baits. So all getting tangled around itself, so I'm going to change trace, go for a single 4-0 and shorter trace I think. So it's starting to kick up a little bit out there, nothing too bad, but just I could be more comfortable, so I'm going to move into Harwich Harbour, which is just up here, and hopefully put myself in a bit of a deep hole. Check out for some, see what else is about really. That's all today's mission's for. Harwich Harbour. You've got wind and tide coming together, so it's not too bad, but the wind is picking up a little bit. Trying all different types of baits. I've got lug and squid on there at the moment, and basically anything is getting hit by whiting. If it's herring, if it's fish baits, lug, rag, whatever I put down, just whiting, a couple of decent ones. So decent ones, they're not big enough to eat or do anything with, so they're not that good. Some of the boats moving around as well. We just had a little fishing boat. Out. There you go. Slightly better size now. Still no monsters, but little fish. Lovely colourings on them. The bait doesn't seem to make a difference what I put out. Probably put a prawn cracker out and come back with the whiting at the moment, the way they're fishing. Just can't get through them to anything else. Not that it's a problem really. It doesn't seem like it's a big issue out here catching fish. Good bite on this one just as the sun's come out. Try giving this one a bit more of a throw down tide, get it away from the boat a bit. The result is the same. Fair play, a couple of lads there just out on a little sib, having a fish. Enjoy. I just had this little one. That's a better fish. Cracking thing. Now one of the problems with these whiting, they will always take the hook down. So I'm going to show you how to use one of these disgorgers. Probably one of the best couple of quid I've ever spent. And all you're doing is hooking it on there, sliding it down the line into the fish's mouth, and then all you're going to do is get on the hook, the curve of the hook, and invert it. The fish goes back and gone. Easy as that. Well, it's like the day has completely changed. I've just gone on holiday or something south of France. The sun's come out. Change round into the oil well, just in the mouth of the well, towards the mouth of the oil well. You've got Felixstowe into the docks just there. I've come down here just to try it really. Nothing, no real plan other than trying to get away from the whiting and possibly onto a ray, maybe. Got some little lads just up there, not little lads, some lads in a little flubber dinghy, buzzing around trying to look for a fishing spot. But here it is so much calmer. Just round the corner from Shotley, just a little bit of shelter. Just like a completely different day. Spot on. Right, I'm going to make up a couple of, or show you how I do mine anyway, my squid and lugworm wraps. So first I'll just cut the head off, leave that to one side because I'll come to use that at some point. Then just with the body. Here I've got some sand in my scissors as well for all this. Right, open up the squid and take out all the insides. These aren't really good for much. You can't really do anything with those, so they go over the side. Strip that out and take some of these. I've got these tiny little lugs specifically for this because they're not really that good for hook bait because they're so small. But I just fill that up there, make it like some sort of delicious chicken wrap, and then it's elastic time. Wrap it round. Delicious. I tend to go end to end first just to lock them in, and then round and round and round. Like so. Snap that off. And what I'll do with that is cut it straight down the middle, and there you got a couple of lovely juicy baits there. Irresistible, we hope. But it's very much the same story here as it was in my last mark. Another whiting, just had one on that one as well. Doesn't bode well for the Santa Claus Cup that's in 2 weeks' time. Well, this is actually one of the smallest sea fish I've caught, probably. Look at that for a little beauty. Tiny little whiting. That he or she goes. And that gave a little bite on these rods, which just shows how sensitive they are. But it did try and take a ragworm, only halfway there now, but it did try and take a ragworm probably about the same length of it. Fair play. I'll just take on a whole squid head look. There you go. And just lip hooked. I could probably send that out straight back out like that and still get another fish on it, but we'll try. Try another mix of baits. I've been trying to stick a whole herring head on. Was just thinking about packing up. I can't remember what bait I've caught on there, but there's so many different changes. Just thinking about packing up and cast that one out. And then all of a sudden this one just whoop, wrapped itself over. So this has made the journey worthwhile. We assume anyway. Get that ready. And it's a little ray. And of course it's coming in backwards. Well, there you go. That's made it all worthwhile. That is a flexible little ray. Look at that tail coming round. Get out of it. Cracking little fish. And that was caught on a 2-0 circle hook with beads on a single rag. Lovely little fish. Off you go. We'll pop him back. Right, that's time for me. I've had a good day out. Lots of fish over the rail, all smallish whiting. Biggest up to about 30 centimetres at a guess. Didn't really measure, and then had that ray at the end, which sort of topped the day off for me. So happy days for that. Going to go get the boat back on the trailer on the slipway, get her washed down, and I think this will be the last time I'm out until the Santa Claus Cup on the 27th. So I'll see you then.